All right, it's another episode on JoshyTV. This is the birthday eve. This is the birthday eve before I turn 33. 33 is a big number. 33, I think, has always been a big number, to be honest with you. Yes, I'm not bald. Don't worry. Guys, my hair is a little bit right here. It's going, but listen. Still got hair, dog. Don't worry. Listen, my hair grow fast. Don't worry about it. That's the That's the Mexican in me, or probably the Lebanese in me. I'll tell you right now. Shout out to Lebanon. Shout out to my Lebanese people. Shout out to them. Wait. Shout out to them. Give me a second. Where's my soundboard? Shout out to my Lebanese. Wait. Wrong one. Shout out to my Lebanese. Shout out to my Lebanese all day. Shout out to my Lebanese. 33 is a big number. 33 is a big number. Am I in the end of my prime? Possibly. Have I peaked? I hope not. I've been on this earth for 33 years. Gonna be 33 years as of 8:20 in the morning tomorrow of April 17th. For a birthday, actually, to be honest with you, I want to more give than get, because I just can't help but, I don't know, it's just, I'll be honest, and it's really hard to be good. It's really hard to be good. And like, the older I'm getting, the more I'm thinking, am I just a lost soul, or am I just a black soul? You know? Because honestly, like, all I really want to do is go into the light. That's all I want to do, to be honest with you. Miss Desert that I mentioned, and I think it's because I've been really I've been getting into like my faith and all that stuff. But I remember at the time her telling me that Jesus got crucified at the age 34, 33. So I went to go look up myself, and they said about 33. So 30, and I've always felt some way about 33, right? Of the aspect of, like, you know, him being crucified. I feel like for me, it's the age of, like, okay, what do you want to do? You know what I mean? Like, this is the end of, like, what do you want to do? You know? Are you gonna be a slob and be a dummy? Or are you're gonna be a man and do what you have to do? And not even just be, honestly, as much as I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to be a good Catholic. I'm trying to be a good Christian. I'm trying to be good. And do I shit talk? Do I talk a little shit? Yes, I do. I can't help it. I think it's just human. And we go on and say it's human nature. It's not human nature, dummy. You're being an asshole. I'll be honest with you. I'd rather be one of those Catholics that say the truth. That say, yeah, you're a dickhead. You're an asshole. We shouldn't say those words. I get it. I totally understand. But sometimes you have to use those words. Sometimes you have to say to people, you know? Because people don't listen. They don't listen. And I'm no different. No different whatsoever. You know? A lot of people like to always say, declare their righteousness and stuff, and forget about everything else. You know? Woe is me, woe is this, and woe is that. Yet forget what you've done before. Him being crucified at 33 does stick in my head. And it's not even, it's that, but it's also the aspect of, like, especially going into my faith, like, I'm reading Joshua right now. Reading Joshua. And I gotta say, oh, Joshua is a bad. I don't say bad, but like, you know, a good term. He's a gangster. He's a gangster. Listen, everybody, if you read Joshua, then you know the passage I'm talking about. That I highlighted that in my book because that's a special part of my. That's a special part in there, you know. And everybody knows when you remove your sandals, you step on the holy ground. Now I'm trying to be a good Catholic, and like I don't want to say like this is like almost the last year. Say you would be a good person. That's it. But I'm trying. I'm really trying. Do I falter? You know. Do I sin? Yes. I'll be honest. The biggest sin that's like really messing with me. Like I'll be honest. Those seven deadly sins really be. I really be thinking about them seven deadly sins. You know, and they really, you know, they really be messing with me. But the biggest one that really messes with me, I'll be honest with you, is lust. Like lust is really, 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 really screwing with me. I'll be honest with you. You know, and a lot I've been getting. Well because you know these phones listen to us, right? So I think every time I talk about it, I always get these videos to like how to deal with it, and it's actually really nice to see a lot of like other people dealing with it and posting and saying how they feel with it. Like I can tell you how I feel about mine. Mine is this is how it feels. Listen, when I see a really good, can I say something? I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna be honest. When I see a really hot, a really good looking woman, lust really be coming in like this. It really does. I'll be honest with you. And then my inner self be like this. It's true. It's so true. I can't help it. Lust is like a bomb in my and I can't. You know why? Because I've given into it for so long, and like now really pushing back on it, saying no, 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 no. It's true. And I know people are probably gonna laugh, but it's true. Dealing with lust is a B word. It's a big B word. Okay? Baja Blast, tremendous. But especially now how like the internet is and everything and Instagram and listen, the one thing I can honestly say, I don't goon. I try. Oh no, I do goon. I do goon, but I don't goon that. I don't goon in a sense. No, I do goon. See, I'm lying. I'm lying. So, again, don't lie. Don't lie. Being honest. Yes, I do goon, but I think I'm using that term right. But I don't go on Instagram to look at. Not really. Not really. Um, um, I'm not gonna. I have a couple women that I on Snapchat that I go, ooh, ah, right, but I think there's a difference between me being nice and just a little bit simping, a little bit, but to a certain extent. Because listen, I'm the type of how I am in person is how I am in like how I am in general. You know what I mean? I don't really hide the way I don't. This is how I am. You know, very wild, very loud, very loud, very loud. I like to be loud. Um, even honestly, even my Lord will probably say, yeah, Joshua's very loud. But I just want to have a good time. But like, listen, we just want to have a good time. Can't help it. You know what I mean? But just there's so much like less to consume. That's what it is. And eventually I always knew that like I was gonna push that aside. Eventually it was almost like it's almost like you got tired of it. Because it kind of became a recurring theme, like clockwork. You know what I'm trying to say? And I guarantee a lot of guys definitely, because like to see a lot of guys deal with it and like talk about it, it makes me feel more comfortable in myself with it. Because, man, you know what I mean? Sorry to burp. But yeah. So whoever's watching is like, listen, you're not alone. You know, you're not alone. Everybody be honestly, I really feel that a lot of guys be dealing with it a lot. You know, with like so much like corn everywhere, like listen, I'm not on Instagram, but when I did have Instagram, the amount, now it's my problem too because of the stuff I was following, but like you don't even have to follow it to see a lot of stuff. And let's not talk about X. Like, I'm not talking about X is a completely different, just different, disgusting type of animal. And I know a lot of guys that, well, not personally, but I know a lot of guys in general that really probably don't want to deal with that shit and just want to like live like a without it, you know. And honestly, I feel that way too. Like I don't want to live. But I'd be honest with you. Sometimes I do like going into the fire, and going, can I deal with it? And yeah, you know, I go, oh, okay, you know. But I'd be honest with you. I think for guys, I think if you keep yourself busy with other things, you can keep that lust away. You know, with going to the gym. You know, if you're you know, you don't have to be Catholic. You can be a Muslim and you still may read your Quran, you know, or read scripture, you know, or draw. Like, find a hobby so that you don't have, you know. And I think for guys, like that's something that a lot of us, especially in this day and age, deal with. And I think a lot of guys consumed it so much that's really harming not just them, but just their like interactions with like women and everything. Cause even like mine, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I get really like really giddy and nervous, not all the time, but sometimes, like it. And I feel like even women know too. Like a lot of guys deal with that shit, you know. And it's hard, but you're not alone. You're not alone. I have a couple videos saved, like other people talking about it, and like honestly, I have those videos on my like my watch later list, and I'm too scared to watch them because like I know I'm gonna cry, and second, it's like to know you're not alone is good, you know. Yeah, it's like a demon on your back that just constantly there. You just want to get rid of it. And like, I'm gonna say this, I really be pushing that I really pushing that shit. Like really be pushing it. You know? I think that's why in a way like I get up so early to go to the gym because I don't want to deal with it. Like honest truth, like after I post this, I'm probably gonna be in bed sleeping, like until tomorrow. You know? And just because it's my birthday tomorrow doesn't mean nothing changes. Like I was born at 8:20 in the morning, and that's it, you know, and nothing changes aside from my age and me wanting to do things for people because I have this undying need to just want to be kind and just want to do good, even though I still do fucking bad, you know, and it's like. So like, and I honestly, I really be thinking like, this is, it's true. It's like that what Dustin Poirier said. I'm telling you, I'm always gonna say this. Karma's not no bitch. Karma's a mirror. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's hard to put into words. It's really hard to put into words. You know? Even like, and I know that now, I know this is the path I want to take. You know? Please, I be honest, I can't watch almost anything that has Jesus in it without crying. Even at work, yeah, I can't. I have one of my homies in front of me, and I know he's seen me wipe my tears. I know, and I know he probably won't say anything. I'm sorry, I had some type of moment. What am I gonna do? And I already listen. It's funny because like everybody's asking me at work, like, "Oh, you gonna go to?" Of course, I'm going to work. Like, bro, I want to work still. What do you think this is? Bro, I have to go to work still. You have to have a good time. I wanted to post because it's my birthday eve. I think I should post something, and obviously I'm gonna do another. I want to do another video of like me, you know, dealing with less. Because listen, I don't want to falter, but I know I will. But it's a fact of like, you're not going to, and you're gonna push forward, and I'm going to push as as forward as I can, and just with my head held high because I gotta be a savage. All right, and listen, just like like Yoel Romero, shout out to Yoel Romero, because you know he the soldier of God. I want to be the same way. I want to be the soldier of God number 4. Either 4, 44, 144, 104, 244, 340. I don't care. As long as there's a 4 in there, that's all that matters to me. Okay? Because we got to be the 4th one. I say this right now. But thank you for watching, and I appreciate that. And the ones who are dealing with lust, you're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't give in. Don't give in. Don't give in. Because that's what it wants. It wants you to give in. Don't. You can't fall. If you fall, you pick yourself back up. You pick yourself back up. Because you know who you are. Okay? Me? Ugh. Shit really be messing with me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just hoping my birthday's gonna be good, and it's happening. No, I hope I'm gonna have a good day tomorrow. Cause I had a tremendous day today. But I just want to say, if I tell you I love you, I mean it. Thanks for watching, and if you're dealing with lust, listen. Lust must. Don't worry about no rust. You know what I'm trying to say? Just chill, relax, breathe, drink some water. All right? If you gotta say a prayer, say a prayer. Do what you gotta do. Do what you have to do. What makes you feel good. If you have to don't deal with the lust. Let it come. If the wave comes, try to push it. Because that wave will come. But you know you're stronger than that. You know you're stronger than that.